Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. So today we are going to be continuing on with my makeup collection series, and today is all about the blushes. Blush happens to be one of my very favorite categories of makeup, and as I was laying everything out here, I was noticing that I guess I have a type. So it happens to look like it's more on the peachy shades that are the ones that I keep buying, and I guess I have a type. So with that said, I'll try to swatch as many things as I can, and I am still learning this camera, and I turned the lights down around me a little bit more than what I would have before because I wanted you to be able to actually see what the true color looks like as much as possible rather than just making everything super bright. So I hope you guys like that. If not, just yell at me in the comments and I will try to fix it for the next time. So let's get started. The first one I have here is by Natasha Denona. So this is actually a little highlighter and blush duo. This came from my good friend Erica. She's the sweetest girl ever, and she sent me a bunch of stuff before. She loves her Natasha Denona, as do most people, so I had to try it myself. So this is what it looks like. It is very small, but this is a really pretty shade here. It's a nice glowy pink shade, and it definitely has a really pretty glow to it. You can build these up beautifully and they just feel silky on the skin, and have that one. And then I also have one of her cream blushes. This is another duo. So this was the Cupid Cheek duo, and again this is another really pretty pink shade, and I'm finding myself reaching for the cream blushes a lot more than what I ever thought I would, just because I like the way that they sit on the skin. But here again we have another really pretty glowy one, and I think I got this on sale on BoxyCharm a while ago, so I don't think they have it available anymore, but if you can find it, this one is definitely really pretty. All right, then moving on from there, I have two Ofra blushes. So this is actually a duo that also came from Erica. This was something that she decluttered and she gave it to me, and this was in the Snuggle Up shade, or the Snuggle Up duo. So this is a really pretty muted pink shade, and this one is on the lighter side. I am pretty tan right now, so hopefully you'll be able to actually see the swatches. But yeah, this one is really pretty. I love the highlighter in this. And then this one is Mai Tai. So this one is a super duper bright corally peachy shade, and this one is super pretty, and I love this one for the summertime. And you can build this one up, but it is a little bit louder, so but I do really enjoy that one as well. All right, and then this also came from Erica. This is a mineral blush, and this was from, well, this is from Bella Pierre. I don't reach for this as much as what I should. You can see it has a lot of glitter in it, but this is again like more of a muted shade. It's a very glittery. It's very glittery, but it is really pretty. So again, this is, now you're just gonna see glitter everywhere. I do really like this though. I need to reach for this more. I think I need to wait until the dead of winter so it will show up, but yeah, really pretty shade. All right, now we have some Becca blushes. So this is Becca's blush in Flower Child. Now these are pigmented. So I remember getting these a long time ago from TJ Maxx and got them for like nothing. They were so cheap, and I was blown away the first time I tried a Becca blush because of the color payoff on there. So here you go, right here. So this is Flower Child, and this is absolutely gorgeous, and I need to put that into rotation. And then this is Songbird, which I think I really enjoy just a tad bit more, but look at that color payoff. That is one little swipe there. Becca blushes, I definitely love them, and I just, so pretty. All right, now I have these two from L'Oreal. So these are older. These came probably from TJ Maxx or Marshall's, really cheap too. And these were part of the Paradise Enchanted line. So this one is in a Charming. This one is really pretty though. These are really gorgeous. I really like these a lot. This one is more on the glowy side, and then the other one I have is again the same kind of peachy shade and fantastical, and again, there we go. It's the same shade as a lot of the other ones that I have, but I really enjoy it and will forever keep those in my collection till I use them up. All right, then we have the iconic Benefit Georgia Peach blush, and this is the only Benefit blush that I have. I think I have like a Benefit face kind of palette type of thing, but this is the only blush I have from Benefit. But yeah, really, really pretty peachy shade, has a nice glow to it. And then we have one from Burt's Bees. This one has seen a lot of love. The honeycomb design that was on here is pretty much gone. This is in the shade Shy Pink, and I really enjoy this. This one is super powdery. You can see it just made a mess everywhere, but it is like a really pretty, just like everyday pink shade, super pretty. It looks nice and natural on the skin. We have some from Physicians Formula. So this one is a multicolored blush in Blushing Rose, and this is again another one that's pretty darn old, but it is really pretty. So it has kind of like this multicolored look to it. But yeah, I need to get this back out because I don't pick this up very often, but it is really pretty. And then we also have this one, which was in a Project Use It Up, or I had it trying to get rid of it for the longest time, but this thing is never going to go away. There's really no color to this whatsoever, and you really have to like cake it on there to get any color payoff. And this was in the shade Plum Rose. But yeah, I had this for quite some time now, and like I said, in the winter time I can get some color from it. And then we have a little one. This is one of the Butter blushes, and this came in like a little travel set, and this is just says Natural Glow on it, and it is a really pretty glowy blush. It almost kind of makes me think of a highlighter. It kind of actually looks more like a highlighter, but it is really pretty. It has a really gorgeous glow to it, and it looks really natural on the skin. All right, this one I got quite a long time ago, but this is gorgeous, and I put this in rotation so many times I can't even remember how many times I've had this in. And this is from Mirabella, and it was a cheeky blush in the shade Lively. So this has, oh no, hello, you just fell out. Well, now you can actually see how much I've used it because it just fell out of the thing. But yeah, it was in this little holder thingy majiggy, and yeah, it's getting down there. So let me just do that. You can see, and I obviously I don't do that. When I go to put it on, I use my brush and I just kind of get in there with it, but I really like that color, and that one I've had for quite some time. Alrighty. We've had this forever. This is an e.l.f. blush, and it has seen better days, but it has been loved very much in my collection, and this is just in the shade of Blushing. It's a really pretty, just basic, everyday pink color, and it doesn't really show up much. Like, it's not really showing up much on my skin right now because I do have a lot more color, but I do reach for this a lot during the winter months. And then I have one blush from Flower Beauty, and this is in Peach Primrose. So this is more of like a muted peachy shade again, and does look really natural on the skin, and I do really enjoy them. I really want to get more blushes from there. I know I had another one, but I have no idea where it went to save my life. I've looked everywhere for it. I can't find it, but yeah, this one I really do love. Then we have one from The Balm. So this is Balm Springs, and this one looks a lot more intimidating than what it actually is, and it looks a lot darker. It is really pretty in the winter time again, but see how it looks so much darker in the pan than what it actually is, because when you put this on, I was really swirling around in there, and that's what the payoff is for that. So not as intimidating as it looks. All right, now we have one from e.l.f. and this is one of their putty blushes. This was in, oh, I cannot remember what the shade of this is to save my life. Bali, I think, maybe. But this one is, again, another one that looks really intimidating in the pot, but when you put this on and you sheer it out, it is gorgeous, and I really do love it. And it just, again, like another one that looks really nice, like a nice healthy glow on the skin. However, this one is from Tarte, and this is in Big Ego, and this one is also in my rotation right now. This is your Bubblegum Barbie pink shade, but you can tone it down by shearing it out on the skin, and it looks just like a really pretty nice glow. Instead of a peach, you want a pink, then here's your Barbie pink, and it does look really nice on the skin. That one actually tends to like hang out for a while too. That one doesn't just disappear into nothing after a little while. Okay, now we have a duo from Jaclyn Cosmetics, and this is in Warm Flush and Golden Goddess. This has been used quite a bit in my collection. I love the bronzer for this one because it is like perfect bronze color for me. But this is the blush here, and again, another glowy blush, perfect for summertime. But again, this one, this is not a bronzer video, but I do love this bronzer and I do love this blush. So happy to have that in my collection. And then I have one blush from Laura Geller that's in this style, and then I just actually got this in my last BoxyCharm. I haven't even swatched it yet. So this one is in the shade Pink Grapefruit, and I've used this a couple times since I've had it. It's a nice like glowy blush again, but it looks like a highlighter to me. It's like really highlightery looking. Says baked, blush, and brighten. So yeah, but yeah, really pretty. I haven't really used that very much yet. And then this one is the one that just came in my last BoxyCharm. So this is supposed to be an e.l.f. oh my goodness, an eye, lip, and cheek palette in Think Pink. So we have Tropical Coral, Subtly Pink, and Rose Gold. Take a peek. Ooh, very pretty. Like I said, I haven't even opened this yet, so I'm just going to see what the blush looks like. That's really pretty. I really like that, and it's very like what's the word? It feels like butter. Like it feels like butter in there. So I'm curious to how these are going to wear, because like I said, I've never even looked at that yet. I only saw pictures of it online, so when it came in my box. But yeah, really pretty. And then look at the highlighter. All right, moving on. This I had in rotation for a while, and I could not stop reaching for it. I actually had to force myself to push it back. Can we get in frame, please? This is from, is it Rodial? I don't know how to say it. Liquid Blush, and it was in Sunset Kiss, I guess. This is super duper pretty for summertime, but like I said, I've had to force myself to put this back because I would not stop reaching for it. But look how glowy that is. That is gorgeous, and I love this more than I ever thought that I would. When I first got this in my box, I think it came in a BoxyCharm, I was like, I'm never going to use that, and I tried it and I was hooked. So definitely a surprise product. Then we have two from Wet n Wild. So again, these are super duper cheap, but I love these. This is actually in my rotation right now. Probably the last so many videos I've had on my channel, I'm wearing this because I just can't stop reaching for it. But this one is apricot in the middle. So really pretty color. You can't go wrong with these products. I love Wet n Wild. I love the cheap products that actually work. And then this is Pearlescent Pink. So this says Pearlescent Pink, but to me it shows up more of a peachy color on me. And like I said, this one I've had on the last couple videos because I just can't stop reaching for it because it looks really natural on the skin, and I like how it is very glowy. Alrighty, my camera keeps overheating, so I keep having to change or turn it off and turn it back on. So if it looks a little different than the last time, I do apologize. So this was a little blush that came, it's from Ilia. It says it's a multi-stick in At Last, and I don't think I've used this yet. Can you see it? I'm looking in the viewfinder, and when I'm trying to, like, I'm looking at it myself, and then I'm like, oh, well, this video is not for me, it's for you. But there we go. So there is the color. That's really pretty. I need to put that into rotation because I don't think I've used that yet. So this I have not swatched. I don't even know what this looks like yet. This was something that came again in BoxyCharm. I haven't touched it. So this is a liquid blush in the shade Splash from TYS Beauty. I am obsessed with their lip gloss that I got not that long ago in one of my boxes. So if this is a product that performs like that, I will love it and adore it. And this does look super pretty. I need to use that and try it out. But yeah, that is in the shade Splash. And then I have one of the little M Cosmetics blushes that were super popular quite a while ago, and I have mine in the shade Peachy Peach. So really pretty. I love these. They're so cute. And if you've never seen it, I don't even know if they make these anymore. Do they make these anymore? That's what that looks like. I need to get this out too. Oh, yay. Now we have some blushes from Temu. So I did like a full face of testing Temu makeup out a while ago. It doesn't have a lot of views. It was super funny for me to do it, but these are some of the blushes that I have since or have picked up from there. So this one I really thought was pretty because it kind of reminds me of the ZC products, which I don't have any of them in my collection yet, but this one is gorgeous. So that is the color for it, and I do really like the color payoff on here. And this one is another really glowy one, so very pretty pink shade with a really nice glow to it. It's very glittery. This is also super duper glittery, and this is one of their like little, it looks like a cherry blossom kind of design on there, and then more of like a rose on the inside. But yeah, this is more, it's very similar to the other one that I just swatched, but this is more of a peachy shade, and this is also super glowy. All right, and then we have this cute little one. This says it is, I don't know how to say that, Lamelia, but this is really cute. These are so inexpensive. This one, I don't think I ever swatched it, and yeah, it's not really coming off of there. So this is just so fair. You can't even see this. Even on my little watch section, there's nothing coming off of there. So I would keep my money for that one. All right, and then we have this one from CoverGirl. This was the Peach Punch Blush. It's supposed to be peach scented, and this is another peachy shimmery shade. Again, Creature of Habit, but this is gorgeous. I need to get this one out too. Oh yay. I would have like 20 blushes in my rotation, I guess, because I love blushes so much. All right, these three are newer to my collection. These are from the Dollar Tree, and these were in a recent Dollar Tree haul video. So this is Vibin and Text Me, this Vibin line that they did, and these are actually really pretty. So there is the color. So we have again our Barbie Bubblegum Pink shade, but this one is not very glowy. It's more just like a muted shade. And then we have this one in the shade XOXO. Here we go. And that is what that looks like. And yeah, these are more, like I said, on the muted side. They're not super glowy, so they'll be nice for any time of year. But yeah, that one's on the lighter side there, so it's here. And then this one was in a Bloom, and that is what it looks like. And then here we are. So this one is definitely lighter than the other one that's there, but this is like really pretty and it'll look really gorgeous in the springtime. And then the last couple things I have are some blush palettes. Do you guys remember when this was all over the place? Because I had to have it, and I was not a member of BoxyCharm, so I bought this off of someone from Mercari. This is the Alamar Cosmetics blush trio, and there was a Fair Light, and this Scorcher shade is the one that got me. So this was all over the place. I hope to God you can't see me, but yeah, this Scorcher shade here is what really got me when I was seeing it on people's unboxing videos, because it is such a gorgeous corally, orangey, glowy blush. And this Castaway, I don't think I've ever tried this one actually. I need to get this one out too. That is more on your orange side. So that just looks like a melony orange color. So there's that. And this I freaking love. I had to force myself to put this away when I had this out. I love Lunar Beauty products. Love, love, love. And this is the Moon Prism Blush Palette, and super duper gorgeous if you've never seen it before. And this shade here, I'm not going to swatch these, but this shade here is super pretty, and I love this Twilight shade here as well. So that one, if I swatch this, I'm just going to want to use it again, because like I said, I had to force myself to put that away. This was in a favorites video because this is also another one that's super gorgeous, and just look at the packaging in itself is really pretty. But this was from BoxyCharm. This is by Eloise Beauty, and look how gorgeous this is. So like I said, this was in a favorites video from a while ago because I could not keep myself from using it. And again, it's this stinking color, but this one is a lot brighter. And again, they're glowy, they're corally, they're peachy, they're perfect, and I adore them. But yeah, so there is that shade right there. Now I'm going to want to play with that again. And the very last one I have is from Ofra, and this was the Charm Your Cheeks palette. So this, I got quite a bit of use out of it, and very similar kind of to the Lunar Beauty one in some of the shades or the tones here, but these are gorgeous for fall time. This one again is super pretty. This one is very muted, and it's not as you know, pigmented as the other ones are, but still very pretty nonetheless. So that is everything. I hope I didn't annoy you guys too much. But yeah, I was really excited to show my blush collection because I love blush. Like I said, it's probably my, other than highlighter, my favorite category and eyeshadow palettes in my makeup collection. So I hope you guys enjoy this. If you have any questions, let me know, and any products that I can find to link, I will try to link them down below if they're still available. And yeah, so I hope everyone has a great rest of your day, and I will see you very soon in the next one. Bye.